part 2 of this training. So yesterday we started talking about the power of ideas, 7 concepts of ideas. We said ideas, the first one is called the origin of thing, which is thought. Ideas, it comes through thought. So ideas versus items, the answer prayer, the book of your ideas, investigate your ideas, qualify your ideas, implementing your ideas. So we are going to come here talk about the book of ideas. Before we do that, we must talk about the 3 types of what? Idea. So idea comes first and foremost, you must have to take some level of action to have the things you want. So let's take note on this. I put I said to master a craft under becoming, to master a craft or pursue a path, to master a craft, to master a craft, to master a craft or pursue a path, to master a craft or pursue a path. Being is to master a craft or pursue a path, to become that particular person that is qualified for the result. Being is to master a craft or pursue a path, to become that particular person that's qualified for the result. So you must be first. You must master a craft. You must pursue a path of medicine and surgery, or to be entrepreneur. To become is to master a path, to master a craft, or pursue a path, to become that particular person that is qualified for the result. So you must become that particular person to qualify for what? Result. You know, this is where the problem is. A lot of people don't want to become. It's just like last time I talked about keeping wisdom and keep 50 million naira. Poor people want to go and pick 50 million naira because they love things and they will leave wisdom alone. You know what happened? They will lose the money in the quest to get the wisdom. Just like keeping 50 million naira and keep banana. Monkey will pick banana because he doesn't know that 50 million naira can buy him banana for the rest of his life. So when somebody comes and says, I want to become a multi-millionaire, he says you must first and foremost learn. Then we'll learn. That is the process. You must first become the person by learning. We say education gives you what? Identity. So, and that is what? So, to becoming means to master a craft or pursue a path to become that particular person that is qualified for the result. Okay, doing. Let's go to doing. I told to doing is to make, comma, produce. You know, is to create. Doing is to create, make, or produce. Doing is to create, comma, make, comma, produce, comma, build, comma, invent, or introduce. So in doing, you must create. Then or create. You must create. To do something that you have to create, you have to make something, comma, you have to produce. So you cannot just sit down and say, I want to make something. You have to make something, you have to create something, you have to build. You have to build something, you have to invent, you have to introduce. So this is part of doing. So you must introduce. So you cannot tell me you want to do something, then you're not part of the creating, making, producing, building, inventing, introducing something new, or innovating something. I think that there's one book we read called the Think and Grow Rich. It says synthetic what?
Imagination.
And what?
Creative.
Imagination. So synthetic is the one that you're taking what already existed to innovate on it. Why creative is to sit down. It has never existed for to create, imagine it. I yesterday said that the mind is the workshop, of course, and the guy that is in the workshop is the imagination. So use your imagination to arrange things. You need to learn to travel with your mind and then walk around the world with your legs, right? Your mind is what God gives to move around, to mentally create things, arrange things mentally. So let's go to have. To have is to achieve, to accumulate. To have is to achieve, to accumulate, to manage, to control, to dominate a niche. So the having is to achieve, comma, accumulate. To achieve, comma, accumulate. To achieve, comma, accumulate, manage, comma, control, or dominate a niche. A niche. So to have is to achieve, comma, accumulate, comma, manage, comma, control, or dominate a niche. Dominate a niche. So you must find a niche to dominate. Last time we said God said we should be fruitful, multiply, subdue, and so on and so on, and then dominate, right? So dominating means that you must dominate over your assignment. Find a niche. Find an industry to become so good in that industry. Just like this industry we find ourselves today. We are developing ourselves to dominate, not just to become a tourist. We cannot become a tourist in the industry. We just came to take charge, and to take charge, we must develop ourselves before we deploy. We must invest in ourselves before we can give. So if you don't grow yourself, you can never grow anybody. You can never grow the environment. So, okay. I said the order is to become, to do, and to have. I said when you tamper with the order, then you will never get the outcome. When you tamper with this order, you can never get the outcome. People want to always have, to do, to become. It's not wrong. It's just very wrong. So the best thing to do is to become the right person, do the right things, and you have the right results. So if you tamper with this order, you can never, when you tamper with the order, then you can never get the outcome. This is the order. So let's go to the book. Now it's number 4. Your book of ideas. If you are still with us, shall I? Let's go and do number 4 right now. Okay? So I have to put it here that I said you have to have a book of your brilliant idea. That's why I love everyone that comes to Millionaire School and you have a note to write things down. Because from your ideas, when you have them, you don't write them down. Before you know what happened, the next minute you forget it. Because you do not document anything, you cannot modify anything. In fact, it was, if I tell you on my journal here, you can see the front page of my journal. I wrote this thing, goal, the job, the attitude, the motto, the activities. I wrote this down for a very long time. And every time I look at it. It was yesterday that I finally materialized this thing. I called Mr. Rotimi. I said, it's now time for us to materialize this. We have to type it and put in our HGS. So you get, so you can see. So we must definitely materialize. So I'm going to draw your book of idea. You must have book of idea for personal. You have here personal, okay. We have professional, and we have here prophetic. So prophetic. So you must write, you must document in your book of ideas. We're in number 4 right now. To materialize your idea, you must document it down, because you cannot improve anything that is not documented. Anything that is not documented, you cannot improve on it. So you must document your personal, your professional, and your prophetic ideas. So the first one said, personal ideas for improving your life and your lifestyle. So you must document ideas for improving your life and your lifestyle. Sit down, ask yourself, okay, I would like to build a house, I would like to buy a car, I would like to marry, I would like to do this, I would like to do that. So what kind of things, what kind of clothes do I like? Do I like Gucci? What kind of wristwatch do I like? A Rolex, you know? So you must write down some ideas for your life and for your lifestyle. I would like to travel next year with Engineer-Fund to Dubai, to France. I would like to go here, I would like to go here. It's very, very good, you know. It's very good to document your ideas. And it's very, very good to document your ideas, you know. I will tell you one funny story. I said, ideas for improving your life and your lifestyle. That is personal. Have a book of ideas for documenting your life and your what? Your lifestyle. You know, you must document it. It's very, very good. So you can see it every day. You can look at it every day. You can imagine every day. So professional. Ideas for improving your business or your professionalism. Ideas for improving your business or your professional or your profession. Your profession. So ideas for improving your business or your profession. So sit down, ask yourself, okay, how would I want my business to be? How do one day I sat down, I told my people, see, we must create a structure. There's a time to put structure in this business. That if you don't structure your business, there's a limit you can survive. So it must be structured. It must be structured. So let's start having okay, what do we call it? Let's call it mastermind groups. Everybody should have 6, at least raise 6 brainstorming. So we started putting some structure, because we built this business. For me, I spent 6 years doing proper sales. I made money with sales, but the fact is that sales is not structured. So you don't structure it. It's just from top to bottom. So you have what they call addition and subtraction. And life doesn't move like that. So you just come sales. I don't have interest in improving anybody's life. The only interest I have is to make money. So you're telling me you're not making money, I'm leaving you alone. So whether you're going or not, whether you're an idiot or mumu, you must make money, right? So what happens was that when we now hand over the money to idiots, the person become more idiot. You know, money makes you more of who you are. If you are stupid, you become more stupid. If you are foolish, you become more foolish. If you are wise, you become more wiser. You become more wise. So you can see, so money actually make you more of who you are as a person. It must make you more of who you are as an identity. So we said something that there's a difference between identity and address. Yes or yes?
Yes.
So money makes you more of who you are. So you must sit down to write, document your ideas about your business and about your profession. So ideas for advancing your mission and your assignment. Ideas for advancing your mission and your what? Assignment on earth. That's prophetic. Ideas for advancing your mission and your assignment. So document these three ideas, separate them clearly. You see that you don't have any more issues. So once you document those ideas, all those ideas, it comes in forms of just sitting down to think about your profession. That's wonderful ideas also to document. So the first one you need to document is your personal, which is what? You document ideas for improving your life and your what? Lifestyle. Ideas for improving your business and what? Your profession. Ideas for advancing your mission and what? Your assignment. So you must document it down. If you are still with me, shall I? Don't let your idea fall on the bad ground. Write it down. Don't let your ideas fall on the bad ground, because it is a seed to add value to your generation. Don't let your idea fall on the bad ground. You know, the guy that went to sow, the parable sower, he was sowing some seeds, some fall on the wayside, some fall on the stony ground, some fall on the good ground, but it began to grow, thorns kill it. Some fall on the good soil, some produce 100, some 60, some 30. So those are ideas. That will now take me to investigating your idea, so that not that you have documented your idea, you now take it to bad people and you want to go and share your ideas with the first person to share your ideas with are your mentors. Please, your mentors or your mentee, your inner circle. This I told you, you should have to be in life. How people you listen to and how people you are talking to. So you must go to people that have personal interest in your success, in your growth. Whoever that doesn't have personal interest in your success and your growth, don't go and share the idea. That's what we're going to talk about, investigating your idea. Before we go to investigating your idea, now you finish writing your idea down. Now you begin to value your idea as thoughts. They're not thoughts. You begin to prefer ideas over items. Now you begin to know that my idea could be the answer to the world. Now you begin to document your idea in terms of personal, professional, and what? Prophetic. So idea that will improve your life and your lifestyle. Idea that will improve your business and your profession. Idea that will advance your mission and your assignment. So I say you should write this down. Don't let your idea fall on bad ground, because it is a seed to add value to your generation. Some have idea, I want to sing a song, I want to write a book, and they went and tell their friend, I want to sing. They say, forget about that. You know, all the people that sing songs, they join Illuminati, they join this, they join that. So they discourage you from even making your idea to see the light of the day. You want to write a book. I remember the first time I made an attempt to write a book, and I told my friends, they laughed at me. One's off from UK. You write book. I mean, forget that thing, Jerry. We'll go, they make money, chop our life. Which kind of book? You know, they don't discourage me. But you know what happened to me? Because I love that idea. I always want to. I know that on earth, I can build houses and build mansion, have estate. If I come and have children that they don't value those things, they can sell it. But my book is my legacy. And my book will give me what they call receiver income. My book will give me what they call part-time income. My book will give me, of course, it's reality. And also, at least I'll be able to write my life on earth. So even if 50 years, 100 years, you see all these books now, The Magic of Thinking Big, all these books now, even in 50 years, people will still come and read and say, they read your thoughts, your philosophy, your concept. I say, I want your mind, the way you think, what made you succeed in life. So I finally sat down one day, I said, okay, let me go and start looking for people that have done what I want to do. So I went online. I was just going through it every day, just looking. So I met one lady called Nosam, you know. She was talking about Bewa book something for Africa. I said chatting. In fact, she was doing a program and she was charging, I think, 5,000 naira for just a 1 hour training. I paid the 5,000 naira. I did not go for the training. So when I paid the 5,000 naira, I got her attention. So when you not go for the training, and I told her, oh, I did not even intend to go for the training. I just want to get her attention. So I paid the money and I did not go for the training. I told her, oh, the 2 days I just started her up, I could not come for this training. I'm in Port Harcourt. Sincerely, I was in Port Harcourt. I cannot know you at the moment. So I got her attention. So now the another program, it was 20,000 naira. And I told her, I'm not coming, but I want to pay for 3 people. That's when she now said, young man, you need to write your book. And that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted her to just get at the point of having interest in what I have. He said, are you writing a book? Blah, blah, blah. Is that talking? That and I told her, see, the problem is that I am very busy as a person. So sitting down to put all these things together, I know what to write to, I know what I want to do, but the fact of putting it down is a big challenge. He said, I can assist her, say how much. He mentioned the amount. Is that talking? So she brought this camcorder recorder to my office. She was busy asking me question. I would talk, ask me question. I would talk. She would now carry my question and go back home and download my answers and then that's it now. Okay, communicator. So I was the one talking. So she went down home, download it, put it in paragraph, in pages, bring it to me. I say, no, I don't like this one. I like this one. I don't like this one. She went back again, right? Bring the cam good. I was talking. She now went back home, package everything in form of book for me. Am I not an author today? Not kill yourself. See, what about you say what small money cannot do, more money can do. The result, because you done 50 years, I write one book. I regress. Even my second book, I like what I'm doing. Invited to a hotel, sit in the balcony. She carry mic. I just write all the questions, all the chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. So what do you think about it? We'll just talking. We'll be talking. Now she will carry and go house, go package and well. Carry and go meet and go look and say, I'll be like professor that time. Say this one, like again. You know, we are writing projects like my professor in school. The guy is over me. How are you going to go write project finish? You don't even read the project. You just open the first chapter. I don't even know what's wrong with them. The first time you submit project to a professor, they must cancel it. What's wrong with you people? You've not even read what I wrote. You just do, no, you can do it again. Right, repeat. I said, which kind like me? Okay, excuse me, sir. Say, shut up. I said, sir, I'm not. Shut up. Go and do it again. They don't want to make me feel that project is difficult. At the end of the day, I went and we copied that same thing and returned it back to him. He said, okay, good boy. He said, good boy. I said, yes, sir. Yeah, you're a very smart man. I said, thank you, sir. If I went to defend my project, I know the way that are not suit. Go stand there, about 4 or 5 of them. That's when I was just answering and say, okay, thank you. That's my student. Which kind of student? I mean, it is. So, okay, let's do like this. Write this on down. So move to the next thing. I said, my ideas are the source of things. I think we wrote this thing yesterday, but repeat again. My ideas are the source of things, and future I sincerely desire. My ideas are the source of things, and the future I sincerely desire. My ideas are the source of things, and the future I sincerely desire. So the next thing we're going to go now is to investigate your idea. So let's go and investigate our idea, right? Let's see. I'm going to draw 4 here. How you can investigate your idea. So it's going to be 4 here. Number 3. I said, my ideas are the source of things, and the future I sincerely desire. So if you desire to build a team, desire to build people, desire to build organization, desire to build a community, desire to build a business family, you need to sit down and say, how can I build a business? Yesterday, me and Mr. Rasmus were going home yesterday. So I needed extra funding and I could not transfer my account. He was with me in the car, just bring my phone. I just made one call. I said, young man, I need this amount of money in my account right now. He said, yes, sir. He transferred the money to my account immediately. And after Rasmus, see what I told you, you should build a business family. So that anytime anything holding you, you don't need, if you need money to buy everything in life, you are the poorest man on earth. You need relationship. What do I call it? 5 levels of money. The first one is what? Credibility. Number 1. Number 2 is what? Leverage credibility. Number 3, character. Number 4, competence. Number 5, this is the lowest of them. So if you don't have a leverage credibility, you are broke. You cannot just pick up a phone call to get something done. The other day, me and one of my leaders needed something to buy. I just said, no problem. Go to that shop. I just called the man. I said, this person is coming to the shop. Whatever he wants, give him anything he wants. The guy went there and picked whatever he wants. I think after 1 week, I don't remember. I've not even paid the guy the money. I just going to say, but to Afana. He said, yeah, your money, I never even pay you. He said, no problem. I said, how much is it again in Andrew? That's when I transfer the money to him. That means I have leverage, credibility. I can call, I can make call. There are so many things I can have done by just one call. And that is money. If you don't build it intentionally, you will never leverage on anything you never build. So let's look at how to investigate your idea. So I'm going to draw 4 here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? The first one is online search. Online search. Okay, I even told you how I searched the book author, the book consultant. That helped me put up my books together. The next one is statistics. So online search statistics. Statistics. Okay. Okay. So the next one is model. That's get a mentor. Okay. Model. The next one is facts. Facts about your ideas. Okay. So before we now go to qualify your ideas, so you can talk to people about it to qualify it. So the first one is online search statistics. Who has done it before? Has there been somebody in this industry that have done it before? Has there been a model? Can you follow some model? Is there some facts about it? So gathering of empirical evidence of facts. So something that supports supporting what you want to do. Okay, let's start from here. Online search. If you are still with us, so to investigate your ideas, like I told you, a typical example, I just told about my book. I now author 2 books, not because I have the patience, the time to write it down, but it was my thought, it was my talk that they announced convert from digital to physical materials. So it was my thought, it was my idea, it was what I want to always want to do. So online search, let's do like this. I think you can start with a Google search. You can start with a Google search. So you can start with Google search engine. You can start there for your ideas and see if anyone is currently doing something similar. You can start with a Google search to see if someone is currently doing something similar, or begin and you begin to examine what the person is doing. So we are living the world of where we have the greatest library in the world, the internet. So can do ChatGPT, can do Google search to find out whether somebody has done something similar to what you want to do. Whether somebody have done something similar to what you want to do. So you start with Google search. Like I said, I wanted to write a book. I told to my friends, those ones that are not authors, they discouraged me. They told me not to do it, not to try it, that I would not have the time. So I did not want to listen to them. I went online. I went on Facebook. I went to start searching. And then somebody that have done what I wanted to do. So I started getting attention. And that's, in fact, I learned this thing. It's called, how do we call it? Oh, I forgot how we call it, Mr. Victor. The law of penetration. The law of penetration states that if you want to get something from somebody, be the first to do what? Give. In fact, the law of exchange also says so. It's that you must give in equivalent return of something. So you must be the first of what give. You want to give to the earth by planting a seed. To give you not just addition, it give you multiplication. So the law of penetration. Anybody want to penetrate, you start by giving. Tell not giving. There is nobody in this life that doesn't like giving. I tell you the truth. Even if it's just a barrel. So anything I want to do in that, I want to get your attention, I'll give you. So that I give. And because I give, I got the attention. And because I got attention, I got discounts and so many other things. So for you to 7 concepts, you must investigate your idea. Start by Google search. We have the biggest library in the world right now. Online, internet, Google, ChatGPT. So number 2, we have to look at statistics. If I've gotten some notes here, as I start with Google search to see if somebody is currently doing something similar to what you want to do, and examine what they are doing. Examine what they are doing. If they want to do, somebody have done what you want to do. Just like this, our YouTube channel we are doing today. I've been thinking about taking my business online. So I went online and started looking for people that are doing what I want to do. As I seen some guys and I start following them up, I say, okay, and I start seeing what they're doing. That they're teaching people like this, but they're not just teaching people like this, they take it also online and it's saved on YouTube. So even you can go back and watch the video. If you're not my friend, you don't subscribe on my channel on YouTube, please, you have to do that today. Just type of phone, you see all the videos we have been doing in Millionaires. It's all online. So that at least even when my children grow up, they will can click and say what daddy was doing. They will be inspired that daddy was not just a dull boy. He was an active gentleman, right? Yes or yes. So we don't agree. So it's sometimes even me, I watch my videos again. I say, oh, for now, the reason like this, like you try you. And I'm going to congratulate myself. Say, oh boy, you need to take it to the next level. Like now, we are looking forward to buy a very good camera that when you look at it, be like they just addict. You know those cameras where we say if in video you're not going to see pimples again. I want to get that one too for myself. So I'm now working towards that. So the next one is statistics. So now statistics. Okay, search for relevant statistics in this field. Search for relevant statistics in that field of your ideas. Search for relevant statistics on. Search for relevant statistics in the field of your ideas, including report, data, professionalism, government views about it, organizational views about it. Search for statistics in that field of your ideas. Search for statistics, including reports, data from professionals, from government, from organization. So search for statistics, search for reports, relevant statistics in that field of your idea, including reports from government, from professionals, from organization, reports, including data. Search for statistics, relevant statistics in that field. Has people succeeded in that thing? What are the challenges they face? But that's what this guy even himself, Thomas Edison. He was the 4th generation that invented electric bulb. The first person died in the process, but he documented some things. So the second person died in the process, but he documented some things. So human man, they behave sometimes like African man. They document things before they implement it. So it was him that came to see the three documents, the first generation, the second one, the third one. So he now finally understood what killed them and modify it and got it right. The next one is modeling. So modeling. I said look for models of excellence. Look for model of excellence or best of practice in that field. Look for mentors. Look for people that have been. You've not concluded the statistics. Statistics, I said, search for relevant statistics in the field of that your ideas. Relevant statistics in the field of your ideas, including reports and data from professionals, from government, from organization, from individuals. Search for relevant statistics in that field of your idea, including reports and data. So this one now, you search for, look for models of excellence. Look for model of excellence or best practice in that field of your idea. Look for models. Look for mentors. Look for winners in that field. Study their psychology and their strategy. Look for model. Study their psychology and strategy. Why they think the way they think. If I one guy, I think Bruce Lee says, I'm not afraid of a man that does 1,000 kick. I'm afraid of a man that one kick 1,000 times. So you begin to see the philosophy of successful people. They're not afraid of a man that did so many things. They're afraid of a man that did one thing 1,000 times and succeeded in that thing. Test and tweaking. So I said, model here, look for models of excellence and best practice in that field. Look for models of excellence, look for mentors, look for winners, study their psychology and strategy. Study their psychology and strategy. So, this is my training, still plenty. That is serious. Okay. The next one now is facts. Gather an empirical evidence of facts supporting what you want to do. Gather an empirical evidence of facts supporting what you want to do. Gather empirical evidence of facts supporting what you want to do. Gather an empirical evidence. Gather an empirical evidence. Gather an empirical evidence of facts supporting what you want to do. You know, that's why, imagine you go into all these things now. Somebody comes and tell your idea will not work. It's not, in fact, you will not even believe the person because you already believe the idea. You already know the idea is going to bring things, it's more than things. You already know that my idea will answer to people's prayer. You have documented it, and now you are doing the investigation. You have gone online, you've searched it, you have gone statistics, you have find models. Then now, they are not guaranteed. Which one? I say here, gather an empirical evidence or facts supporting what you want to do. Empirical evidence, right? Yes, I'm correct. Empirical evidence is here. Empirical evidence. That is, gather some good evidence, gather some evidence of good report. So gather empirical evidence or facts supporting what you want to do. So there's no need, if you sit down, just like when I wanted to do my liquid soap production, and when I got that number on the product. So I actually went to this guy, what they call this guy in Onitsha that produces pomade. Something best. I forgot the factory. It's at Oyi local government where Umunyakam is. Once you pass Umunyakam, as you go towards Onitsha, you branch right. You branch right. You see the guy's factory down. I went to Abo Hill. I went to factory in Abo Hill, in Aba here. I went to see what they're doing. That I now saw industrial machines. I have to go and gather evidence. So I came back again. I went back to Oka. That's when I started having the vision of renting a factory. Every day I just write the factory on my mirrors everywhere. It didn't take me 3 weeks or 1 month thereabout. I now saw a factory in Oka, along me, where I now rented the place. I didn't have the money. I just called my friends, Dr. Golding. I told him the idea. I said, guy, I went to Aba, I went to Abo Hill. I saw this factory. I went to Yidoga. So I sent him pictures. He said, see, guy, I get this idea. I can do this. I've been to NAFDAC. See. I need 300K to just pay this factory. See, we went to 300K. The guy just talk. The guy only, you don't get the money. He went and borrowed money for me. Jesus. I said, when you say ideas, you get what? Commitment. You say ideas. You must sell something in this life. You want to become rich and wealthy. Every rich and wealthy man, they sell something. So find something to say. The shortest cut to become a wealthy man. So if you sell ideas, you get what? Commitment. If you sell product or services, you get what? Cash. You sell relationship, you get what? Retainership. You sell opportunity, you get what? Referral. why are you not selling? Just start to say, you know, this is my idea. If I go out to them prospecting, I'm gonna sell my idea that, you know, we can have extra money. Just go with your flyers and card. That will now make you stand up to go and take the action, because you have seen people do that and they're making money. So the fact to actually put your legs on the toe, you put your toes on the your toes on the ground, so you can actually, once you gather the fact, it becomes more real. You know, I was thinking of owning the factory. In that time, we used to write on our CV, MDCO, Furnace Vision Nigeria Limited. And then I've not even told, because I even told them, say, I've gone to CAC, I've registered my company, I sent the evidence. So because of the fact, and I don't you know, tomorrow now, you become board of directors in my company just by making this sacrifice, get me the money, we pay the factory, we can talk terms and conditions later. The guy is now is a doctor in this teaching hospital now. At University of Uyo Hospital in Abakro. Dr. Godwin, my friend, my childhood friend. The guy, he didn't have money. He went and borrowed 300K for me because I sold him an idea. It's an idea that me, I don't get money. So when you are at the junction, how did I put it on my notes? I think we need to write this one down. I think I need to write it down. Okay, no, let me. No, it's still part of the. Yes, that's what I want to make it right. I'm looking for how I put it. Really? No, not here. Okay, it's here. Yes, it's here. Okay. Okay, here. I said, anytime you stand at the gate of your destiny, a helper will come. Anytime you stand at the gate of your destiny, a helper will come. What if you are not standing at the gate? Anytime you stand at the gate of your destiny, a helper will come. I said, if you are not determined to show up where you can be seen, then you may miss your destiny helper. If you are not determined to show up where you can be seen, then you may miss your destiny helper. I say, anytime you stand at the gate of your destiny, a helper will come. Anytime you stand at the gate of your destiny, a helper will come. Full stop. If you are not determined to show up, where you can be seen, then you may miss your destiny helper. So, you know, when you have this idea and you don't want to show up with the idea, you don't want to show it to so many people, you don't want people to know about it, you might miss your destiny helper. I've gotten so many destiny helpers just because I just to show up with every small idea I have. I tell them, and you know, just like one day when I was the youth president in Jesus House Parish, one day I just said and said, this church, they have only one gen, and every time we are doing service and the gen off, anytime we do service, the gen off, so the service will continue like that before they call mechanic to come and fix it up. And he had disappointed like 2 services because the gen was actually old. I just started and said, what if we buy a new gen? I told my roommates, after I was still in Enugu, I was living at back of National Library at Independence Layout. I was in Enugu, so I told my friend, we can buy this gen for this church. He said, you are not serious. How possible it is? I said, don't worry, I'll go and tell the pastor that will buy the gen for church. So we start from the youth movement, youth department of the church. The church will force to support us. That's how I went to tell the pastor the idea. So you know, we can buy new gen in this church. We have one gen is disappointing us, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to say, I will tell the youth to bring 100 now to 200 now. They will now approach women. Say, this is what the youth has done. Women will support us. Men will support us. Pastor loved the idea. Immediately, I just gathered the youth. I just got youth one Sunday service. Say, after the service, all the youth will see me and see me. Youth, they just drop whatever they have. Now I got that money, go meet the women leader, tell the women leader, say, see, this idea I have. I told Papa has approved it too. That youth have done this. Women, what are you supporting us? Women now look at us. And youth have done this small amount of money. Women support us. And now went and catch the daddies in the house. That's how we bought the gen for the church. What's your idea? It's an idea. When I was teaching in Capital Secondary School, I was teaching physics and geography. When I'm teaching the school, no get university. The students, they jump from window. And they're going to wait for me for after school. They go say, bros, come here. Papa, we. They say, you know, I can't do this student. You know, those people boys, those students, they so they talk past me. I don't know, say, what I do to these students. I go to the principal, I say, we must finish this school. We must put this thing. Principal say, how do you want to achieve it? I said, principal, just approve it for me. Just say you are good to go. I convinced the woman accepted. approve report, go meet my zonal coordinator. I said, zonal coordinator, see, we must approve this, it's my personal CDS. The man approved it. He said, I'm going to meet the PTA chairman. I'm going to meet all the OZO, all the OBEFI, all the title holder in this Igbo land now. They approve for me. I went to tell the Igbo people now, see, I don't need your money. Just give us material, cement, sand. I'm going to supervise it. I don't need to touch my idea. Don't idea. That's how you feel the whole school. Go to the school and my name is on the gate. Often go on the gate of the school. I feel the whole school. I don't need your money. Now me and PTA chairman. I say PTA chairman is here. I want the man. The man believe me. I tell the man, say, chairman, see, now you're the chairman of this PTA. They will give you the glory that in your Eugene that they did this project. The man accepted the idea. I think you've been following me anywhere I go. Anywhere I go, I the PTA chairman. The one goes here also. I wear my 7 on my 7. The guy will follow me, and when I go say, I'm here with the PTA chairman. He said, I use the man market the whole school. So you understand anything? Just say the idea. Don't know idea. Sell idea. People buy ideas everywhere. That's what Elon Musk tell us now. So I'm going to produce a car without fuel. The world believe the man. The thing became a reality. Even if they didn't know what happened before, the world. That's why everybody that produce anything great in life, it start from idea. And you must invest. It just is possible. So it's just idea. Just tell you anything. It's possible. Nothing that's impossible. Everything is possible. That's how now. I just woke up one day. I just look at the school. I say, no. Now the students they became my friends because first and foremost, I don't put burglary proof for the school. They can't jump out again. They can't jump out again. So now me and them now. There's a moment I forget that it's now video. I just went to say, me and the same with party. So now she's chatting me on Facebook today. Copper off on. I said we'll not be copper again. We don't born 3 children now. So everything starts from ideas. If I went and planted, that I used to flog them a lot. I used to flog them a lot in school when I'm teaching physics. No one learn. I'll buy koboko. I go lie them down. So one of the projects I did was to plant 500 trees in the school. So the first batch of trees I planted, I think 100 of them. After when we go out, the student went and uprooted the trees because I flogged them. Now so we got the investigation. We got catch them. So what am I trying to say? Find a mentor. Find a mentor. Then gather facts. With these ideas, you can make it a reality. And always stand at the gate of your destiny. Because that's when you can find your destiny helper. If you are not always showing up in millionaire school, you are not showing up in front of a prospect, you are not showing up to the people you want to make your calls, you are not showing up in front of your team, you are not showing up when we finish millionaire school, we have small meeting, the mind clinic, what I want to call it, cell meeting, you are not showing up. I know the time is fast spent, 2 minutes past 9, we must close very soon from here. You are not showing up, you might lose out your destiny helper. How will you now find people that know your competence? I think the other day, Miss Tita took me to one woman, one of the DGs in the state. He was telling me, so maybe I just going to the room and just start writing. You know me, I can write. Talk. The man said, no, I think we need to partner with you. We need to partner with you. I said, yes, ma'am. Now me, you need to partner with. Now me, you need to partner for this. Very soon I told you, just work on your ideas every day. Sit down, stand up every day. Create your own team. Be in charge. Touch yourself. Say, I'm in charge. Create your organization. Be the boss. Touch yourself. Say, I'm the boss. Touch yourself. Say, I'm a millionaire. Touch yourself. Say, I'm a millionaire creator. Okay? I'm telling you, all those ideas I just shared with you now, all of them I has equal and opposing force. All the ideas, in fact, the first force I have that made me, I would have quitted on that, the first project I told you, was that my pastor even told me I should forget about it. Everybody, they will not believe you. Sometimes, it's just like this idea. I told my parents one day, I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to be this. My father did not even believe me. Say, must you do this part of business to become immortal? Who have never done this? I said, I've seen Nnamdi Achiku, I've seen this. In fact, that time when I do my presentation, I don't have story yet. So I will carry the success story of Mr. Nnamdi Achiku. I will say, this is my mentor. He has traveled around the world. He has been to US. He has bought this car. He lives in this house because he succeeded. Me too. I will succeed. I was telling the stories of my mentor. I was telling the story of my mentor. See, I didn't have my own story yet. I said, I just started the business. I'm just few days in the business. Don't worry about it. See, people don't buy logic. They buy emotions. They know emotions. They just, what this thing are telling me is that you're not passionate about your idea. You have an idea to create something in life. Somebody told you, don't do it. And you now believe someone else report over your own report. Okay? Let's try and give this place a soft line so tomorrow we can continue. Okay, write this one down. You can have a crazy idea, that is not from God. It may be your own perception of reality. You could have a crazy idea that is not from God. You can have a crazy idea that is not from God. It could be your own perception of reality or conversation. You could have an idea that is not from God. It could be, you can have a crazy idea that is not from God. It may be your own perception of reality or conversation with your friends or with someone. You can have a crazy idea that is not from God. It could be your perception of reality or conversation with someone or your friends. But you will never know until you investigate them. You may never know until you investigate them. So all ideas must be what? Investigated for you to know. I say you can have a crazy idea that is not from God. It could be your own perception of what? Reality or conversation with someone or your friend. But you will never know until you do what? Investigate them. Until you investigate them. So you can never know until you investigate your idea. So you can have a crazy idea that can change this whole world. But it could be your own perception of reality. It could be a conversation with your friend. But you will never know until you do what? Investigate them. That's why you must investigate all your ideas. So full stop, I say, it starts from you writing them down. It starts from you writing them down. You must write down your idea. So we're going to end with this. So tomorrow we start from qualifying your ideas and implementing your ideas, and we can call it today. So I'll give one more statement as we call today's class a close, okay? Write this one down. I said, the essence of investigation is to find out if the ideas is workable. The essence of investigation is to find out if the idea is workable, doable, affordable. The essence of investigation is to find out if the idea is workable, doable, affordable, and profitable. The essence of investigation is to find out if the idea is workable, doable, affordable, and profitable. The essence of investigation is to find out if the idea is workable, doable, affordable, and profitable. And it will give you a sense of conviction, of certainty, or assurance. Investigation will give you a sense of conviction, or certainty, or an assurance. Investigation will give you a certain level of conviction or uncertainty or certainty. Investigation will give a level of conviction or certainty or an assurance. So what will give you an assurance is that you investigate your idea. I wish we could conclude this class today. So because you need to qualify your idea through a survey, through pilot project, through fine-tuning your ideas, then implement your ideas. I said the essence of investigation is to find out if your idea is what? Workable, doable, affordable, and what? Profitable, full stop. I said investigation will give a sense of a certain level of conviction or certainty or an assurance. So what gives you an assurance of your idea is that you have investigated your idea. You have done the online search, you have done statistics, you have found a mentor that will help you through the process. You find out the facts that will make it a reality. So tomorrow we'll look at qualifying your idea and implementing your idea. So any idea you have, you need to write them down, you need to investigate them, you need to qualify them, and you need to implement your ideas. So why people quit on their idea that they never spend long time with their ideas? You never spend long time with your ideas. Ideas that is from your personal life, from your professional, and from what? Your prophetic. That is your mission and your assignment. Okay? So we're going to stop here today till tomorrow. So we'll conclude the class tomorrow. If you're excited about this training, shall I? So any idea you have, any idea. Why people quit is because the law of opposing force will come. The day you say, I'm making 10,000 naira, you have 10,000 naira equal opposing force. So I want to make 50 million naira, you have 1 million naira opposing force. If you want to make 50 billion, trillion dollars, you have to have an equal opposing force. So you allow temporary defeat to stop you from, you consider temporary defeat as a permanent failure. Temporary defeat is not a permanent failure. That's why I tell you, no matter what you do, it might look hard at the beginning, but everything always looks hard at the beginning. But if you consistently do it, you have to talk about the easy, hard, end principles. So anything that looks hard would even become easy at towards the end. It's about you being consistent and disciplined to make sure you work on your ideas to make it to become a reality. Okay, so if you want to do business, you want to build business in life, get a mentor. Tell no, get a mentor.
Get a mentor.
Get a mentor. Anything you want to do, get a mentor. Thank you so much for today's class. If we can succeed, you can do better.